Hello and welcome. It's Tuesday, so we're doing our circuit training, HIIT circuit training for older pupils. Anyone from year 9, 10 up will be okay with this, so long as they take it sensibly, and adults. Last week we focused on a really easy one in the hope that all the moaners and the elderly and the injured could find something to do. God bless my dad at 79, gave it a go, and he managed to do the warm-up. So well done him. But I guarantee, if you're less than 79 years old, you could have a go at last week's one with a chair. Today we're going to go a little bit more mainstream, so this is going to be a fairly tough one. It's a slight variation on what you will have seen called the Spartan workout. So it is designed to be a pretty tough one. So without further ado, we're going to get going. You are going to need some sort of weight for at least 3 of these exercises. So if you've got some dumbbells, fantastic. If not, just something heavy you can lift, push, swing around. Some of the big 6-pint milk jugs filled with water, filled with sand, a couple of bricks, a couple of heavy books, anything you can find around the place that is reasonably heavy. I've got a variety of weights all ready to go here today, and I may change those for different activities just to push myself. If you're finding it too easy, go for a heavier weight, or go faster, or go harder. If you're finding any of them too difficult, go for a lower weight, no weight, or just slow down, and if necessary, rest. We have got 10 exercises in our routine today, and we're doing 30 seconds on and 20 seconds rest, because it is going to be pretty tough, and we're going around 3 times. So let's get moving. So I'm just going to start with a bit of walking on the spot. It's a cold day today. It's raining outside. Some days I'm in here and we've got to get all the fans on and the doors open. Other days it's cold in here. And it's pretty grim today. And we're just going to build that up into a gentle jog. So we're going to do a bit of a warm-up. I'm going to introduce the 10 exercises. We'll have a little practice go, just 3 or 4 reps of each one. Then we'll have a sip of water, and then we'll get straight into it. If you've got a bit of space, feel free to jog around your area, make it slightly less dull. If you're in a confined space, so you're on the spot. And I'm using about 2 or 3 metres here is all you need. So whatever your size of space you've got will be fine for this. And we'll do some lunges. We'll go to this front first, so just nice and slow front lunges. So start getting those quads working, loosening up those knees and groins. And to the side. And we're going to do some higher knees, so lifting them up nice and high. And some bum flicks. And let's start loosening up our shoulders. So you can do this standing still or move around, but we can do some arm circles forward. Start off with like medium-sized ones and then build it up until you're brushing your ears on the way over and you've got really big full circles. It's good, shake that out, loosen off those shoulders, loosen off those traps, and we'll do backstroke. Well done. Loosen them off. We're going to do some power hugs. Just flinging your arms around. That's good. Loosen them off. Arms wide out. Twist and hold. Don't fling it around. Twist and hold. Twist and hold. See if you can go a little bit further each time. Just trying to loosen off that lower back and obliques. Well done. From there, can we just reach down towards one toe and up straight again. Well done. There we go, and jogging again, and let's just get some more vigorous side twists going. And let's see if we can get the timing going. 1, 2, 3, wait. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Last little jog, then we're going to move on. We're going to run through the exercise that we're doing. Hello Andrew, how are you? Nice to see you. So, just going to show you each one, and you try 3 or 4 of each just to finish off our warm-up. The first one is a goblet squat. So if you've got no weights at all, then we're just nice and planted, weight on our heels, feet shoulder width apart, nice and balanced. Try and keep your head up, your shoulders up, your chest up, and just go as low as you can and up. There we go, and that is absolutely fine. Just regular squats if you haven't got any weight. If you've got a weight, then hold it under your chin, and it just adds a little bit of body weight. Obviously, the lighter the weight you use, the easier it is. The heavier weight you use, the harder it is. So that's the first one we do, a goblet squat. Next exercise we're going to do is mountain climbers. So you need to be in a plank position, and you're just going to alternate bringing one knee up and the other knee up. So you could just go like that and do little taps and go at your own speed, but hopefully you can go a bit quicker and get them moving really quickly, and you can do them with almost no touch at the back. So have a little go at those. 3 or 4 of those mountain climbers. Just check you can do them okay. They are quite tough. Feel free just to do a very slow tap if you need to. Next one is bent over rows. So this is one where you definitely need something to hold. So even if it is a couple of heavy books, leaning over, nice strong back, arch your back upwards, and just pulling the weight up to your chest. We were doing this with chairs last week, but any weight you can grab hold of. If you've got some dumbbells of any weight that we can just row with, bent over row, so nothing is moving except my elbows driving upwards. The heaviest weight you can cope with for the 30 seconds you're going to be doing. Next one is split lunges. Again, this is a tough one if you're going to do the full version. The full version is a split in the air and landing the other way around, and we just repeat that as quickly as we can. If I show you from the side, we're also dropping as low as we dare in the middle. That is a hard exercise. It really does burn out your thighs, your hamstrings, your glutes. The next day you will really feel it in your bum if you haven't done those before. If you haven't done them before and you're not really fit at the moment, then just do standing lunges and just do single lunges, either forwards. Some people find that forward lunge puts a lot of pressure on the front of the patella. Some people find it's less uncomfortable doing reverse lunges, but that's fine. So either do lunges or the full split lunges if you're really going for it. Okay, the next exercise, again, the hardest version of this is pretty tough. The hardest version is to use 2 weights. We're in a plank position. We do a press up and then we turn to one side and go into a sideways T. Back to the floor, press up, other arm goes up. Press up, other arm goes up. And then obviously the heavier the weight you use, the harder that is. Variations that you could do if that is too hard, you could just go from a plank and just go to a one-handed stand, one-handed stand, one-handed stand. You could just hold a plank for 30 seconds. Okay, that's your easiest one you could do. Just hold a plank and try and hold that still and straight for 30 seconds. Next one would be to have a go at just doing the arms. The next hardest would be to do a press up and then the arms. And then the hardest one is to obviously add the weights into that. So, Uncle Andrew, just holding a plank for 30 seconds would be fantastic. If you're some 18-year-old buck watching this, then grab the heaviest weights you can and do better than me. Next one is shoulder press. So, again, without weights, it becomes a bit meaningless, this one. We're just trying to hold our body steady and pushing our arms upwards. If you just want to do that for 30 seconds, that is fine. But hopefully you've got something heavy that you can use to just push up and down. If you find you're getting through it and you think, gosh, only 15 seconds have gone, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this for 30, a couple of things you can do. One is dump the weight or grab something smaller. The other is to bring your legs into it. So you drop and you can drive it up so that your legs are actually starting the movement, pushing the weight up. So there we go, shoulder press. Next exercise is side lunges. Easiest version is just with no weight out to the side. So the outside leg bends, inside leg stays straight. Try and keep your head and shoulders up, push back to the middle. Out to the side, push back to the middle. Out to the side, push back to the middle. Easiest version. Harder version, to take some weights. This does need one in each hand ideally, so you need 2 heavy things. Same action, side, side, side. And you can see I'm really inflexible in the groin. I should be able to get much lower to the ground than that. So we've got those side lunges. Next exercise, again, needs something to hold in your hand, even if it's a water bottle, something in your hand, and you're going to go from this sort of squatting position with the weight in one hand between your leg, and you're just going to, with the legs, drive that up to horizontal. Down, just drive it up to horizontal. But you'll find, if you get the rhythm right, your arm and shoulder are doing very little. It's really coming again from the quads. And halfway through, we'll just swap hands. So you just need something you can hold in your hand. Otherwise, it doesn't really do that much. If you haven't got anything, don't worry about it, because you'll just be doing squats. But ideally, something in your hand as a weight. Next exercise is a renegade row. Easiest version, no weights, and just hold that plank. Okay, easiest version, just to hold a plank. If that's too hard, you could hold a plank on your knees. Okay, but a plank position. But what we're hopefully doing is a renegade row. So we're pulling one arm up and the other arm up in turns, trying to hold that strong plank position, but just pulling up one hand at a time. Hopefully, if you've got 2 heavy items and it does work for you, then you could have a go at doing it with weights. Unfortunately, using more traditional round weights, just to make that quite hard, those hexagonal ones do really help out for doing those sorts of exercises. Last one is to do a lunge and a twist. So if you've got no weights, you just do a big lunge forward and then twist towards the knee and back to the middle. Other leg, twist as far as you can across, push back. So your easiest version is to do that twist, lunge and twist. If you've got something you can hold, same action, but just holding a weight makes it considerably harder. Hopefully you've had a little go at each of those and you've got an idea of which variation you're going to do. Feel free to change it. Feel free to rest. Do the best you can. The beauty of these exercises are that you're all watching in your own rooms. No one can see you. Just do the best you can, and then when you watch it again, see if you can do a little bit more. So, if everyone's ready, we'll get ready to go. So this is going to be pretty tough, and 9 minutes 20 per set, and we're going to do 3, so we're nearly at 30 minutes work. And if you're using the weights, it will be tough. There you go. It's not called the Spartan workout for nothing. If you've watched 300, that's the sort of bodies we're trying to get from a workout like this. So we're going to start in 15 seconds with a goblet squat. So if you've got no weight, you're just squatting. If you have got a weight, you're holding it under your chin, ready to do your squats. I'll do this sideways on so you can see from the side. We're starting in 3. Go. There we go. So as quickly as you can cope with. If you don't think you're going to manage 30 seconds, just go really slowly. If you're super fit, go like a rocket with the heaviest weight you can find. We're coming up to 10 seconds. 5. Rest. Well done. Next one is mountain climbers. So we're in a press up position, bringing knees up alternately. You can go really slowly. If that's too hard, you can just wait in a plank position. If a plank position for 30 seconds is too hard, you can go into a half plank. Here we go. Quick as you can manage, bring your knees up as high as you can come. As I say, if you're just going to do single toe touches, that is fine. If that's too hard, just hold a plank position if you can. 10 seconds left. 3. Rest. Well done. Next one is bent over rows. So, pick a suitable weight. We're going to be in that strong bent over position, holding our back nice and strong, and rowing with anything you can get your hands on. Here we go. I was looking at putting some music on, but I've already been flagged a couple of times for accidentally having some music in the background. Or I put some primary school dance on once to show it off, and that got taken down because it had some copyrighted music in it. Rest. So I'm not sure the way around it. Okay, next one is split lunges. So if you're going for it, it's the full split lunges. If that's too hard, just do alternate lunges, either forward or back. So here we go. People have their favourite exercises and their absolute nemesis. People either love or hate the burpee, love or hate the press up. This is one of my least favourite. And it's an exercise which really puts people off training again. They find they can't walk for the next 2 days or sit down. Hi Nigel, I know you've already worked this morning with Joe Wixie, but you have to give one of mine a try one day and see how you get on. So we're doing the press up and oh, here we go. So it's a press up, twist to the air, press up, twist to the air. If you've got no weight, it's absolutely fine. There is a danger this just turns into a massive planking workout for some of you though, because if you can't do the exercise, you're just going to be holding a plank. Next exercise is shoulder press. So I've picked 2 weights. If you've got 1 weight, that's absolutely fine. And ideally, we're just pressing it without any legs, but we're already 10 seconds in and my shoulders are starting to burn. So I could throw these weights away and grab something lighter. I did do quite a lot of shoulder press yesterday. Well, you can see what I do is I use my legs to throw the weights up. Next exercise is those side lunges. If you've got no weights, that's fine. Just do it without. At least we've got 20 seconds rest today, so there is a chance to sort yourself out. Here we go. So out to the side, back to the middle, and the weights go towards the foot that's gone out. So my left foot goes out, the weights go to the left foot. 15 to go. Rest. Well done. Next exercise is that swing. If you've got a kettlebell, this is perfect for a kettlebell. Stevie Jordan, bet you're doing loads of these with my kettlebell. Here we go. So I've picked one out, and here we go. Starts between the legs. Just bring it up to horizontal. Now I'm going to do half of it with one hand and then switch. You could switch every hand if you wanted to, but you'll find that a lot of this work, ready to switch, and switch, is actually coming from the thighs and not the shoulder. The problem you find as you YouTube around looking for HIIT routines is that it's quite tough to do anything that's not all legs and abs without having some weights to use. So next one is our renegade rows. So if you've got no weights, that is absolutely fine. If you've got no weights, you'll just be bringing your hands up to your shoulder. If you've got some weights, we're pulling the weight up. I'm trying really hard to control my body position. It was swinging around, wasn't it? I'm going to try and not move my body at all by really engaging my core, trying to hold it really still without wobbling from side to side. Last one of our first set, and this is the lunge with a twist. So if you haven't got a weight, that's fine, just have your hands in front of you, but we're going to do a lunge and then twist. Here we go. Big lunge, twist. Big lunge, twist. And we're twisting towards the knee that's gone forwards each time. Oh, so about the sniffing, I seem to have picked up a bit of a cold reaction from something. Rest. Well done. That is the end of set 1. Now you can have a look at it and think, did you go too fast? Did you go too slow? Do you need more weight? Do you need less weight? Just see how you go with the second one. Quite frankly, I always find that first set is always the hardest. Getting to a bit of a rhythm, getting some heat up, getting the muscles working. Try and stay on your feet now, moving around. Have some water. Don't neck a pint of it, just keep sipping. We've got a minute between, so we've got about 30 seconds left, then we're straight into our second setting. Just doing 3. That's not enough for you, obviously. Rewind it or do it on your own. Set up a stopwatch. You can easily do these on your own anyway. So, starting in 15 seconds. Go! So the first one is going to be that goblet squat. Have a think what you did last time. Was it too hard, too easy? I'm going to go here. That's it. So as deep as you can go. And I can go a bit lower now. I seem to have warmed up a bit. Groin's opened up a bit. And actually holding a weight in front just sort of counterbalances it a bit. So, well done. Keep your breathing going. As always, breathing out with the exertion. So the exertion on this is on the way up. So be breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. 5 seconds. Okay, it's mountain climbers. So we're into a plank position and pumping those knees forward and back. You can do it nice and slowly if you need to. You can just hold a plank if you need to. You know, you can jog on the spot if you need to. Just do something. Ten seconds gone. Bashing myself in the face with the microphone. Five seconds. Well done. Hope you can hear me okay. Come on, Andrew, Nigel. So we're doing bent over rows. Whatever weight you can find. Nice strong back. Well done, halfway. If you've gone off too fast, the weight's too heavy, dump it. 5 seconds, go slower. Oh. Split lunges next. A little pull on my groin from that first goblet squat. We'll see how it goes. So, one leg forward. If you just want to do standing lunges, that's fine. Split lunges if you can manage it. Just try and get into a sensible rhythm that you think you're going to be able to keep going for the whole time. We're halfway. And my quads are on fire. 3. Oh, really hate that one. Okay, it's the press up to T position. Can't remember what I used last time. I'll give this a go. Press up, T shape. Press up, T shape. Remember all those variations we've mentioned. Could just hold a plank. Could just do the renegade row part. Could just do the T shape. Straight out press ups for 30 seconds. May not help you much. Okay, shoulder press next. I know I went a bit too heavy last time. So though normally I would shoulder press more than double this, but I wouldn't be doing it for 30 seconds. I'd be doing 8 and having a rest. Coming up on halfway, I think this was the same weight as I used last time, because I'm already in trouble and having to throw it up with my legs. Well done. Side lunges are next. An easy one to do if you've got no weight, no problem at all. You should be able to go pretty heavy on this as well. These ones we're using your whole leg muscles. I'm never quite sure if I'm doing this wrong. I don't think so. But I never really find this one that hard. Not compared to something like the split lunge. And that is such an explosive plyometric movement. Well done. We're going to do those kettlebell swings. Got no weights, just do it with your hands. I'll show you a couple with the hands first, then I'll join in the weight. But you could just get the legs bending and straightening. You could hold your weight with 2 hands if it's heavy. You could alternate hands. Just be careful you don't let go and it goes through the television screen. If you're doing it on one arm, please swap over. And I'm sorry I was too late warning you. 3 seconds to go. Rest. And rest. Next one is our straight out renegade rows. So we're just going to hold a plank position. If you've got no weights, you can just be pulling your arms up. Trying to do it without letting my bum fly around. Trying to keep straight. Five seconds. Rest. Well done. One more. So I lunge and twist. Works absolutely fine with no weight. Weight just makes it that little bit harder. Nice big lunge. Twist to that side. So the quads are still working and they have to hold that lunge for a second. Just bring a little bit of obliques into it by adding that twist. And the bit of weight just makes it a little bit harder work with that front quad holding it together. That, my friends, is the end of set 2. And hope you're sweating like I am. How are we doing?
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
So we got that minute's rest. My heart rate's up to 100. What I must remember, actually, for those that are interested, is I could tell you how many calories it burns for me if you don't track your fitness, if that's of any interest to you. Well done. We're going 35 minutes, including the warm-up.
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
So, are we ready? Third and final round. Here we go, starting in 15 seconds.
Go!
15 seconds. And the first one, as you'll remember, is the goblet squat. Don't have to have a weight. If you've got one and you feel able, go for it. Going as deep as I dare, trying to keep my head up, trying to keep my shoulders up, and breathing out, out, out. 10 seconds to go.
Rest.
Done. 9 to go. Okay. Are we ready? Mountain climbers in 5.
Go!
Here we go. Well done. That's halfway. If you have to stop and rest, that is fine. Do the best you can.
Rest.
Is that what they call being the best version of yourself these days? Do the best you can. Bent over rows. Here we go. 5 seconds. Nice strong position.
Go!
Nothing moves except the elbows driving up. Control it on the way down. Don't let them just collapse to the floor. Halfway. Did you pick the right weight? Five seconds. Ah, well done. Oh, it's my favourite. Split lunges. Said no one ever. Emma Wallace, you're 39 minutes late. Here we go.
Go!
Now I'm just going to try and pace myself a little bit on this. If you go faster, more power to you, my friend. But these absolutely kill my old legs. 10 seconds. Oh, nearly fell over. Oh, I'm really not sorry to see the back of those. Oh, okay. Press ups into a T shape. Here we go. I don't mind these ones. Here we go. So it's a press up. up into a T. Press up into a T. If you haven't got a weight, that's fine. You can just do this with no weights. You can do it on your knees. Just try and get your knees as far back as you can. Otherwise, there really is no resistance. 3. One more, go on. Okay, shoulder press. I'm not making that mistake 3 times. I'm going down to 5 kilos. Here we go. First 10 seconds are like feather dusters. I think, what is the point of this? Third set, tiny weights. Really feel it in my triceps, even though it's such a small weight. Just the number of reps we've built up. Side lunges. Going heavy again. Ready, 5 seconds. 3. Here we go. As wide as you can go, as deep as you can go. Try and keep your head and shoulders up. We're into the last 10. We're into the last 5. We've only got 3 exercises left to go. And we're going to do that dumbbell, or in this case, kettlebell swing. And we'll split this half on one arm, half on the other this time. Here we go. Well done. Using those legs to drive it up. Shouldn't be anything coming from the back. It's the bend. I was swapping. Sorry, lack of warning. I'm not feeling this in my back at all. It's really coming from those thighs still. Launching it forward and back. 2 to go. Oh, can't remember what weight I was using. So it's the renegade row. No weights. Fine. Do it from the press up position. If you get worn out, just hold the plank. Just hold a plank position if you need to. If not, go for it. We're nearly done. It's 10 seconds to go. Oh, my form's going. I'm dropping my knees. Getting a little bit of a swing going. Just because I was trying to go quicker. Last one. Lunge and twist. Whew. Built up quite a sweat. Here we go. Under your chin. Lunge, twist. Lunge, twist. Well done. This is the last one. If you've done the whole workout, well done you. Let me know in the comments. Too easy? Too hard? Have you got the torso of a Spartan now? Well done. That's it. We're cooling down now. Don't hang up just yet. That's a lot of work, particularly on the legs. So we do a little bit of a cool down. And that is going to start with just some walking. So grab your water, grab your towel.
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
Just keep moving. Let's get our arms moving. Great workout, well done if you joined in. Look, you only did one set. Well done. Try it again. See if you can do a little bit more. If you did 3, and you're wandering around and you're not sweating, rewind. Still 114 now, my calories. Let's get those arms moving. Rewind it. Do another set. I think we used to do 5 sets of these, and the most we've ever done. Pip, if you're watching, you can tell me. I think we've done these for a minute on, but that, gee whiz, that was hard. Really hard. Let's get some nice gentle twists in, but we're holding them this time rather than our warm-up where it was dynamic. We're now going to do some static stretches. So we're moving as far as we can. I can feel it stretching here. The longer I hold it, the more I can just take it a little bit further, and the other way. As far as you can, and hold. Well done. We're just going to do I've got a little bit of a niggle in my lower back at the moment, so I'm doing perhaps 1 or 2 more looseners. Oh, you can feel it crack from there. So let's get those quads stretched out, because they have done a lot of work in that. They were doing the goblet squats, the split lunges, shoulder press, some of it, side lunges. They're working on the swing of the kettlebell swings. They're working on the lunge at the end. And there's a few others where, okay, they weren't the prime mover, but they were still holding tension. So the quads really take an absolute battering on this, which is fine. One of the biggest muscle groups in the body. Oh, by working them hard, we're really firing up our metabolism. If you want to spend longer stretching, please do. YouTube, 10-minute cool down stretches. If you want to do more than I'm doing, just aware I want to get some in before you just sign off and bog off. Hamstrings, they've worked hard as well. Our glutes have worked hard as well. If you did those split lunges, you're really going to feel that tomorrow and the next day. Head down, breathe out. Shake it out. We're going to do that one more, then we're going to do the calves, and then we're done. Here we go. No bouncing, as far as you can dare. A little bit further. A little bit further. And hold, hold, hold. Calves, you can do this in a press-up position, or if you've got a wall to lean against, just get as far away as you dare. Just leave one foot on the floor. That heel stays on the ground, and just bring your weight forward, and you should feel that stretch up the back of that calf. Give it a second to relax. And swapping over. Heel stays on the floor. Bring your weight forward. back to the first one. I've got a bit of a pull in that calf, so I can really feel it in this one. But struggling. Oh, there we go. Now I can feel it. Just needs to get a little bit lower. And folks, we are done. Hope you enjoyed that, whether you're watching it today live with me or another day or a week's time, whenever. I do, once these have gone on Facebook, I do save them onto my YouTube channel for posterity, so you can always look back and see some others on there. Some are hard, some are easy. They're labelled as such. If you've got any children in Lincolnshire, please get them involved in the Lincolnshire Virtual School Games Challenge. That's a competition running at the moment. We started last week with secondary school dance. They've got 2 weeks to get their dance performances videoed and sent in to us for judging in a county-wide competition. Yesterday we started with a 2-week primary competition, primary school tennis. I did a video yesterday, athletics, I beg your pardon, it's athletics. And I did a video yesterday showing you the 5 little activities you have to do. Please, Lincolnshire South East. We're looking poor at the moment across Lincolnshire. We've got 1 entry so far. Lad at Langtoft Primary. Well done, Langtoft. Power to you guys. Let's get some more entries in from Lincolnshire South East. That's anywhere around Bourne, Deeping, Spalding, Holbeach, Long Sutton. If you're not sure what to do, get in touch with me. I'm your school games organiser. Loads of competitions. No idea when we'll be back in school. No idea when school competition will start again. So we see this virtual challenge as something that's going to be really big going forward. We've got the first 8 weeks planned, and we will keep going till we're back into regular schools playing against schools. So please, if you've got any children, primary or secondary, get them involved in the Lincolnshire Virtual School Games Challenge. Well done if you worked today. Take care. Bye.